Hello once again and welcome to Johnny Dell's Football Academy, the channel that is trying to answer the whys and hows of the game. As we've been doing and will continue to do throughout the year, we're going to take a look back at the previous week's game and see why the game went the way it did. We're going to continue our review of the Week 6 game against the Los Angeles Rams. Over the next few episodes, we're going to take a look at Jimmy G on third down. He was an absolute machine converting third downs in this game, keeping the offense on the field. So let's take a look at some of the crucial third down passes he made. So this is the first third down conversion of the game, and Jimmy does a lot of good things here in this play from top to bottom. The Rams really do a good job of disguising what defense they're going to end up being in, and he makes a good read and a good throw. So let's just get into this and see exactly how this play happened. So at the start, we're going to actually bring a tight end and split him all the way out wide. You do this to try and reveal whether it's zone or man coverage. You split him beyond your wide receivers so that if he has a corner on him, you can see it's zone coverage. If he generally has a linebacker or a safety, that means it's going to be man coverage. One thing that the Rams do here, even though we're in a two tight end set, is they come out in a nickel package because it's third down. And by doing this, they're able to believe in some matchups so that they don't have to put a safety or a corner out here. And so what's going to happen is this tight end will motion inside, and this defender won't go with him. He will simply motion in. This would normally reveal zone coverage, and they're giving a zone coverage look to Jimmy Garoppolo, but they're actually going to play man out of this. And so I really like how Jimmy ends up reading this defense, seeing what they're doing, and makes a play. So if we clear it all out and we start to see the defense here, you see the tight end motion inside, and the corner doesn't go with him. He just moves in a little bit. So from there, we're going to run a variation on some plays. We're going to take, I believe it's Deebo Samuel, we're going to run him on a deep curl, and then we're going to take Kendrick Bourne, run him on a shallow crossing route. We'll take George Kittle, and we're going to run him, and we're going to make it look like he's going to run a crossing route. He's going to come in. This is what you would call a mesh concept if he came in and ran an in route. But they're going to show mesh, and then he's going to break back outside to then have a little variation on that concept. And so then we're going to take Tevin Coleman, and he's actually going to run out of the backfield and run a vertical here. So you're kind of end up having a mesh look into a longer developing flood concept here. So this is, you show one concept, something that we do a lot in the mesh concept here, and then you break off of it. Now, LA, on the other hand, they're going to just be playing man coverage. They're going to be manned up across the board on everybody here. And then they're going to be playing with a single high safety and a lurk defender. So you're going to have a safety that's going to back out and be over the middle, deep middle, and then you're going to have a linebacker who's going to drop, and he's going to be in a lurk defending position. So he just lurks over the middle of the field. And so what I like here is how Jimmy's going to recognize that this is not zone. He will read the man and then read the lurk defender. So let's jump to the play and see how that happens. So we clear everything off, and here we go at the snap. You're going to see man coverage here. You see 23 following Bourne. That's man coverage. The man defender on the tight end sees the tight end stay in the block, so he's going to come on a blitz. Here's the lurk defender. Here's the single high safety. It's going to be Weddle over there. Again, man coverage. Now we have man coverage on George Kittle, and we have man coverage on Tevin Coleman. And so as Jimmy drops back, he's reading for zone coverage. He sees it's not there, because normally you would work this mesh concept to flood concept going on in there. But George Kittle ends up getting good leverage right here. He's going to sit down and break out. You see he's cut in, and now he's going to work back outside. And Jimmy Garoppolo does a good job of stepping up in the pocket, even though facing a good rush, and he's going to find George Kittle. What he sees is as Kendrick Bourne comes across the field here, he's going to pick up the lurk defender right here. He's going to go with Kendrick Bourne, as you see right there. That's what Jimmy sees. The moment he sees that, he knows he's going to George Kittle. So that's where he can let the ball loose, and we have a completion, a big completion on third down. So I really like what Jimmy does here in that the Rams are showing him one defense. He ends up seeing that they went into a different defense and makes a good play with the ball facing a lot of pressure. If you watch the pocket he's in, it is an unstable pocket, but he's still going to stand in there and make a heck of a throw. So let's just watch this play one more time. He steps up, finds his open man, and gets a good play. Well, hope you enjoyed this little breakdown. We're going to continue for the next few videos looking at Jimmy Garoppolo on third down, because you know what? Those are the money downs for QBs. That's where they make their money, and that is where it's usually on the QB to make a play. And our QB made a bunch of good plays in this game. So thanks for tuning in. If you'd like to support the channel in any way, that'd be much appreciated. Most of the money, or actually I'll say all the money, goes right back into the channel. So thank you for tuning in, and go Niners.